Lady Gaga's getting an impressive run with A Star Is Born, but was A Star born, or was she just born this way?
It's Patrick Beatty Reviews, the #1 for news. It's Patrick Beatty Reviews, #1 for news, yeah. Tune in, get up. Yeah, what's up?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
What is up, everybody? Time to talk about A Star Is Born. This came out a few weeks ago, starring Bradley Cooper, directed by Bradley Cooper, and also co-starring Lady Gaga, who in this role, you can kind of just take the song Journey and plug it into this. There's a small town girl living in a lonely world, took the midnight train with Bradley Cooper going anywhere, and where does she end up going? She goes to the big stage. Because though Bradley Cooper may be a fan of the drugs and the alcohol, he also has an eye for Gaga's character and brings her along on his journey to try to make her a star. They start to develop a romance, they start to fall in love with each other, and that's where you have your story, and they're back and forth between each other, and this is by far probably one of the most crowd-pleasing films that you will see this year. Some of the things I absolutely loved with this film: first of all, Bradley Cooper, this being his directorial debut, writing, he's directing, he's starring, he even wrote some of the songs with Lady Gaga. It is annoying that somebody has this much talent in their body. Fuck, what do we have? I'm very good at making chili, with hot dogs cut up, a little bit of onions, garlic, that's my thing, but with Bradley Cooper, he's just on another tier, so I'll just be eating my chili and chilling. I really hope that he does get some Oscar nods, whether it be in his directing, acting. He portrayed a really good character that is struggling with addiction. I think he just did a really good job of showing the physical toll that these diseases have on you, and I'm glad that they make a point to bring that out in the story. Lady Gaga, this isn't really her debut on the silver screen. However, I do think this is Lady Gaga's first starring role in a film. She was fantastic in the film, absolutely believable as this girl, and it might just be because you just don't recognize her because she's stripped down and doesn't have any makeup, any of the meat dresses, none of that's there. She's so raw and vulnerable, and it's impressive to see that somebody that's built an entire profession, an entire career on wearing all these dresses and doing all these extravagant things can strip down and just be in their natural element and still be able to give a great performance. Kudos to Lady Gaga, holy shit, you did amazing. Paired with Lady Gaga, of course, was the music that was able to be included in this. I think it's still #1 on the Billboard. There's no question as to why. The music is incredible. The songs felt like characters in the movie and only helped to push the narrative forward, which is really what you gotta do with these kind of films. Would I call it a musical? I don't necessarily know if I would, because they don't break out of reality and start singing. However, there's music throughout, so if you do like music, you like Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper has a fantastic voice as well. We got supporting characters with Dave Chappelle, with Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott, I never thought that the cowboy sitting at the bar at The Big Lebowski could pull off a performance like this. It's so emotional. It's so impactful between him and Bradley Cooper. They're brothers in this story. Fantastic job. It all really seemed like Bradley Cooper, because he was an actor first and then going into being a director, he was able to hone in how to coach and cultivate an environment that could bring out performances like this, because it's really great. Some of the flaws with the movie, and they're not really glaring flaws or something that you can point at and go, oh wow, this is an F. To me, I think the story is a little bit formulaic. I found myself catching up to beats that were happening before they even showed up on the screen. Pacing's a little off in some areas. It kind of drew the second act a little bit too long for me. There's a little bit too much setup of just Lady Gaga's character going through the traditional now she's becoming a star, now she's getting her makeup done, doing all these things that she's not used to. You see that so many times in these movies, and yes, it's incredibly appealing, and this movie does go for mass appeal with their audience. But in the moments that I feel that they aren't really being true to themselves and in the characters, everything seemed a little bit too clean to me. But overall, I had a really good time with A Star Is Born. I would say go and see it, definitely see it in the theater, and you could probably wait to see it when it gets to the dollar theater or so. What did you think of A Star Is Born? Whatever you thought, leave a comment down below. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, and I will see you at the next review.